Be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. And for Charlotte, it's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Ball is out there with Trey Mann. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. The season is still young, but it's been interesting to watch some of the rookies find their footing here in the NBA, Clark.
That's always one of the more interesting things for me. Everybody's journey of development is their own, and it's different. It has a unique pace. Some guys come in ready to contribute right away. They're in a good situation. Others, it takes a minute for them to find their stride. So watching it all unfold is really pretty cool.
On offense, here are the Pacers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Charlotte.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Here's Siakam. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Nembhard, good.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Woo, scary thought.
Well, the first 7.5 seasons of Pascal Siakam's career were in Toronto. But Clark, a fresh start here with the Pacers.
You know, it's great for the Indiana Pacers because Pascal Siakam wanted to be part of this group. He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East and chase a championship. So he signed a nice big contract this summer to remain a key contributor for them moving forward. Actually, he'll be the hub of the wheel along with Tyrese Halliburton. Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Here's Mann. The rebound by Nembhard.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Pass to Siakam. Shoots over ball, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Charlotte's head coach. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
And Allie, thanks. 6 on the shot clock. Man, the pass to Bridges. Hammers the lob through.
Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim.
Here's Nembhard. Here's Turner. Nice D from Bridges.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Mathurin passes to Siakam. On the wing, Nembhard. The Pacers again can't hit. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 1.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Nembhard outside. Now Halliburton. 20 points for him last game against Orlando. Turner for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, in today's basketball world, big men have to shoot it, and Turner's got a nice touch and pretty good range out there.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. Fires the 3. Ball with the rebound. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Unloads from 13, and it's Charlotte with another.
You know, we've seen Bridges knock down threes, but I think this is his sweet spot, that 15 to 19-foot range.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash, but he's a fun guy to watch hoop, that's for sure.
Good on the shot.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Toppin against Bridges. Ball outside. Over McConnell. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, I like the ruggedness that Bridges plays with. This guy's a load to stop and really can dig out those rebounds.
Ball against McConnell. Pass to Matherin. There's the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Brandon Miller. Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Matherin. He's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Matherin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada. No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Matherin. Good work defensively by Richards.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
So he gets them both. There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Halliburton for 3. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
Miles Bridges has been on display for Charlotte. He gave his all to help his team in that quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Charlotte?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great, not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
It's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spot. Green out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Richards in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Miller outside. Pass to Ball. The 3 is up. Oh, Ball dropping it in for 3.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
McConnell against Ball. Now here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. That shot off. Good work defensively by Richards. Charlotte leading by 3. Bridges finds Ball. Shoots over McConnell. That one off the back iron and out. The Pacers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Matherin passes to Turner. Goes up from the block. Count it. Turner's got 7.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Ball outside. Ball with another miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Ball against McConnell. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
And here's Halliburton. Toppin passes to Nembhard. 5 on the clock. Pass to Halliburton. Puts up a deep 3. Hornets with the rebound. Richards has got 4 rebounds now. Charlotte leading by 3. Throws it up high. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Now here's Toppin. He's scoreless. Siakam outside. Lets it fly. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Ball outside. Pass to Miller. Shoots. Matherin with a rebound. Here's Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bridges has got 13 now.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
Ball against Halliburton. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And Charlotte making a change here. Martin's checked in. Nesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Toppin passes to Halliburton. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits. Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. Number 1, the Pacers.
It was a joy to watch these guys play. Constant ball movement and player movement. Defenses were worn out by the end of games.
Halliburton against Ball. Miller outside. A minute 15 left to play in the first half.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And the Hornets with possession here. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Ball. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hornets lead by 3.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. Top and right side. Just 4 to shoot. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
It's tipped.
Good defensive awareness that time by Toppin to come and block the shot.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Offensive board. Richards. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Hornets out in front. They're up by 3. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. They led by 2 after the first. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
Love to see a team grind for those offensive boards. They're doing the dirty work and converting those extra possessions into points. It's got to be demoralizing for the defense at this stage.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring for the team. A few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, you look at Miles Bridges. Man, has he been playing well.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. Now here's Siakam. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. For 3, Mathurin. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And the basket by Bridges.
Flipping the switch right now. There's no stopping Miles Bridges. He knows it, and his teammates do too.
In the middle of his 3rd year in the league, Clark, Trey Mann was traded out of OKC.
Yeah, that team was so deep, that Thunder team, B.A. It was hard for Mann to find playing time, and now he's got a chance to play more with the expanded minutes. He's shown you that he can get it done at both ends.
18th in fewest turnovers a game, and one of the problems they had, stretching out the D. They didn't have the shooters. They were impatient. It's something they vowed to fix going forward.
Hits both from the stripe.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bridges. Outside man to the inside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
Pass to Turner. Siakam outside. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And the basket is good. Nembhard's got his second bucket on the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Here's Miller. Hits the trifecta. Miller's gotten his third basket of the night.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. For 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Richards has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. They grab their own miss. Power it home!
Oh, wow!
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Siakam. Ball against Halliburton. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Bridges.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up. After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Now here's Nembhard. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one. And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now here's Halliburton. 5 points in the game. And stolen by Williams. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. 3-pointer Bridges. Pacers with a rebound. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Inside, here's Halliburton. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Bridges outside. Williams against Turner. Right side, Williams. Martin outside. Jump shot is good that time. 1 minute left in the third. Now here's McConnell. Pass to Toppin. Now here's Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And And there's Toppin on the assist by Halliburton. Toppin's got 5 points.
Well, making threes is vital for Toppin, developing his stretch big skill.
And he lobs it up. Bridges misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 5. Pass to Neesmith. That one is off. And so it's Charlotte. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. No blow-bys.
And Coach Carlisle preaching strong defense there.
Yeah, basic fundamentals. Doesn't want to see anyone on his team get burned on this end.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. It's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Ball is out there with Trey Mann. And it's Williams in at center. That's the Hornets 5. Now here's McConnell. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
It's really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
Here's Matherin. And a two-handed jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Outside man. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's McConnell. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 5th rebound in this one.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
That one falls. Bridges has got 23 points.
Good job from the interior. Bridges just taking his time and letting these shots come naturally within the flow of the offense. No rush at all.
Now here's Matherin. Pass to Siakam. Knocks it loose. Shot blocked.
Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
Hornets leading by 11. Ball outside. Oh, there's the alley. And Williams punches it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Sunday, they'll face off against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
And you know, for that matchup with the Bucks, it's one that should be a fun contest. The way the teams stack up against each other makes for good basketball. Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Ball passes to Mann. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Mann's got his first bucket in this one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Yeah, they've brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's McConnell. And here's Turner from the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Ball's got rebound number 8 now. Outside, Williams. Back to Ball. Shoots over McConnell. And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for McConnell. The drive by Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key. Williams grabs the board. Charlotte leading by 15. And there's 1:38 left in the final quarter. Back to Ball. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. And the Hornets lead by 18.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around for the Hornets.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
This season series will be 3 games, and they've set the tone with the win here against the Pacers.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Miles Bridges.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
McConnell outside. We've got 1:13 left to play in the 4th. That shot wide open.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Micic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Gibson's checked in for Bridges. McConnell. And the layup is good.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And he can't get the first one.
Taj Gibson is a solid role player, really one of the best we have. A good rebounder and defender with a soft touch from the mid-range and can score without having plays called for him.
Now here's McConnell. Pass to Nembhard. Outside for McConnell. Outside Nesmith. 13 feet out. And it's Martin with the rebound. Here's Micic. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.